Hey everybody, I'm back again, and this time I'm coming back with the nail tag, the official nail tag that is. Now, I did do a nail tag before, but it wasn't the official one with the proper questions. These were just general questions that people had asked me, and I produced a nail tag with those questions. So this time I was requested by Eve underscore Productions. She's a subby of mine, and she asked me to do the full complete nail tag. So here I am, and let's get into it. So before we start, I guess I can show you my babies for those of you who have not seen them. Okay, really funky design we got going on here. But we're not going to talk about that in this video. I'm just going to be specific on the nail tag. All right, so when did your nail passion start? I started with nail polishes. I'd want to say, the average age, 6, 7, whenever you get nail polish for Christmas and things of that nature. But it wasn't really a passion for me until I got my first full set. And that was around age 14. Yeah. And the next question, number 2, is when did you start growing long nails? I guess the same as 14, because once I got that full set, I never cut them off. Of course, I had a couple of sets and increments, throughout high school and things of that nature, but I went steady from probably 18 on up. So, on and off from 14 to 18, 18 on up, just long. Yeah. Number 3, what are your secrets to growing your nails? Okay, I don't have any secrets. I just get a fill-in every 2 weeks, and these are all mine, 100%. I explain to you guys all the time, I had to get an extension put on my pointer finger because it broke halfway, so I got an extension. Other than that, they are all mine to the very, very tip. Okay. So I don't have any secrets. I just go get a fill-in every 2 weeks. I don't take any vitamins or any type of supplements to make my nails grow. I just have naturally long growing nails, I guess. All right. So do you like, what do you prefer? Like long nails or short nails? Well, it just depends on the person. For me, it has to be long. I do not like short nails. I have really, really big hands. Like when I say big, it's like a man's hand. Like seriously, I have a big hand. I could palm a basketball. I could throw a football. My hands are bigger than most boys or men that are around me. Like my family members, we always do the measure up thing, and I don't know. My father was 6'2". He passed away. God bless his soul. And my mother is 4'11 and a half. So it's a really big height difference. I guess I got mixed up with all of it, like being short and having big hands, because I'm only 5'3 and a half. All right, so yeah, for me, they have to be long. Okay. Which do you prefer? Acrylic, gel, oh, and excuse me, I'm just reading off of the paper. Acrylic, gel, fiberglass, or any other enhancement. For me, it has to be acrylic. That's the only thing that keeps my nails strong. It doesn't have to be that thick. Believe it or not, my nails underneath this coating are very thick already. I never soaked my sets before, ever. I never, ever had a soak off. So the reason why I keep acrylic on it is because I know that if I go to soak, I'm going to lose some length due to breaks here and there underneath the nail or thinned out areas. So I know some of them can be salvaged, but the rest of them I would lose some length. So that's why I prefer acrylic. But on other people, fiberglass is nice. I like gel tips. Where I go, she actually does crystal. So when I get a fill-in, I get my fill-ins with crystal acrylic, okay? And, okay, so number 6, which do you prefer, false or natural nails? Well, I get this question a lot, and it's iffy, just like in the locks and dread group that I'm a part of. A lot of people tend to feel that if it isn't naturally yours, then it isn't yours. Meaning like people who have dreads, but they have extensions added into it, they get criticized for saying that they're going through a lock journey and things of that nature. And I just feel same thing goes with nails. If you're growing it, you're paying for it. Who am I to say what's what. Like, as long as it looks nice and it's not tacky, then hey, do you. You know, I don't knock that. So if there's a young lady out there with fake nails that are long, I appreciate you just as much. I love nails. I think my like for nails goes beyond a regular like. I have a fetish. I mean, I like the curve in a nail. I like the structure of the nail, the hand with the nails. I typically prefer long nails, like to look at, but I love all sorts of nails. Okay. Next one, number 7. What nail shape do you think do you like the best? Round, square, pointy, or squirrel? Guess that's square oval. For me, I started my set with square, and then as they have grown, they have now like kind of like lessened the sharpness of the square, and they're kind of like a little ovaled. But I like the short pointy nails. I don't like the long pointy so much, but I like short pointy nails on other young ladies. But for me, it has to be a square shape. Like when I'm getting a fill-in, I tell them to file square. And generally, it's just on the sides. I never let them take off the top unless it's really dulling out and getting oval. I don't want it oval like an old lady, so I want it a little sharpened, but I don't like them to take the length off the top of my nails, so I don't get the top filed down when I get a fill-in. And speaking of that, one of my supervisors at the office today told me that I'm insane, that he knows measurements, and that my nails are longer than 2 inches. He seems to believe that they're 2 1/4. So tomorrow I'm going to go pick up another ruler and a measuring tape so I can get some exact measurements. And I may film that so that you guys can see from my nail bed up what the exact length are for all my nails. All right, so number 8, what nail polish do you like the best? Well, I always choose the nail polishes that are in the shop. I have to say I don't just go out and purchase nail polishes, only for the simple fact that I get my nails done and I get my toes done. It goes hand in hand. I don't really like mess around with my nails once they're done, and I usually don't go too long, whereas I have time to just mess around with colors. But if I did see a nice polish, although I would pick it up and take it to the salon, but not necessarily use it. So to answer that question, my favorite, all-time favorite nail polish, it has to be OPI. I love that. They have the dry matte ones that require a top coat. Oh my God, I'm a little tired. Excuse me. A top coat to make it pop. And then they have the regular shiny ones. So yeah, I like OPI nail polish. Alrighty, number 9. If you were stuck on an island, what would be 3 nail items you would bring? Interesting question. I like to take things more literal than I guess what they are. So if I was stuck on an island, what would I bring? Probably nothing, because I wouldn't assume that I'm going to be stuck on an island. But no shade, without being funky with my answer. So had I known I was going to be stuck, or if I gotten stuck and I just was going to bring nail things anyway, I better have some acrylic, because if not, you know, I may break one of my nails. What else? Maybe a couple jewels to jewel it out a little bit, and some acrylic liquid. No, forget the jewels. Acrylic liquid, acrylic powder, and a brush to apply the acrylic. Those would have to be the 3 things, just so if I'm going to die, I'd at least die with a nice fill-in. Hello. So, number 10. What do you love about nail art? Oh, why do you love nail art? Excuse me. I can't say. I mean, I get my nails funky fresh. Yes, I do. But again, I have a fetish with nails. So my interest is more so in the nails than the designs. Of course, everybody wants a lovely, lovely design, but I really like nails. Nails, like, I just love them. How did you get started doing nail art? Well, when I first started getting a fill-in, excuse me, I have to take a nice little sip of my drink. I had a long day, guys, at work, and I was depressed about my makeup today, so I did come home. I didn't take anything off, but I did add 2. So it may look a little nicer than it looked in photos or in my earlier look of the day, which is good because I was going through it. Yeah, so to answer that question, when I started getting fillings, sets, full sets when I was young, airbrush was out. So I started seeing all of these designs. I never was a French type of gal. I did get it recently since I restarted this set, and I thought it just doesn't fit me. So airbrush first, then came the lines, and I can do my own line designs. I can definitely do a nice design and a nice pedicure design. It's just like I used to, when times were hard, money was low, couldn't get a filling, I would mess around with the nail art, the little nail polish looking ones with the skinny stick, yeah. So thankfully, I was younger then, being silly. I don't have to worry about financial issues as far as not getting my nails done or just being lazy, so I don't really do it too tough. Yeah, so I hope I've answered all of your questions. And once again, I am going to zoom in on these babies. Okay, I named her Mrs. Independent because she does her own thing. She's curling really a lot now. Not really a lot. I didn't really mean to say it like that, but she's curling a lot. Yeah, so these are my loves. And this is my look. It's a little dim in here, but tomorrow I'll have a better look for you guys. And again, my cute little Taddy. Whatever. So, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I really appreciate all my beauty fans and the nail lovers and, just the general people that show love every day. You guys know who you are. Miss Black Butterfly, Fearless Femme. I mean, every single day. Bill, it's several of you guys. I can go on and on and on. But I remember you. I see you. Just know that. And it doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate it every single day, every single minute. So, until we speak again, loves, I'm going to have to say sayonara. Ciao.